Hey, it's Uncle Chubbs. Now in this video, we're going to talk specifically about this country right here. Yeah, here's a different paper of it. Pretty much, this is what it would look like. But we're going to look at it like this. And it's got Merca, Orlean, Chadia, Loans, the Great Plains, Torch, Talum, East Cordia and West Cordia, or Cordia, Malik, and Length. Now, out of all the continents, this has the most diverse land and countries. We'll start from Merca. Now, Merca being very financially stable, it has a lot of population, it's industrialized, it's got a lot going for it pretty much. It trades with other countries. It pretty much based off the name Merca is kind of like America, and its layout of land and resources. It is not directly based off of by government or any of the states or anything like that. It's also not America. I just kind of took the name Merca because I thought it's kind of hard coming up with names, and I thought it fit. But this right here pretty much is the closest thing to being similar to our world, the only country. Everything else would be kind of different, or at least to what most people are familiar with. We'll go to Orlean next. You see this line right here is the flood line. Now Orlean took advantage of this flood line and turned a majority of its country into resort area, making it into a financially flourishing country. It is very flourished with a lot of rich people, rich in resources, and it's overall just a popular country to be in. By the way, this continent is called Swuhton. Swuhton. My bad. Totally my bad. Alright. Now, this country, very similar in resources to Merca, but with this flood line, it does define it as a whole new place. And it's literally half the country gone during part of the year, which we will talk more on it in a different time. Chadia is literally the food maker of the world. It is almost all farmland. And what Chadia does is it just makes all the food it can grow, create, make, sells it, ships it, trades it, does whatever it needs to around the whole world. It makes so much food, it almost gives it away for free. Actually, some people in Chadia do give it away for free. Chadia is a very flourished land of food, bountiful, no one starves. If you ever starved in it, it's because you betrayed everyone. You are a criminal, murderer, thief, and you don't deserve food. We'll go around Loans for now, and the Great Plains. Geographically making it only plains or grassland, it is the lowest population within this whole continent. The reason being is lack of resources, and so it only has about like 10 villages or 12, I can't remember the exact number, with a lot of railroads connecting them, and then to other countries, to other cities within those countries. The Great Plains is pretty much the gateway to the rest of this over here. From this area right here, this is actually a giant river that cuts the whole continent in half. It actually is where a tectonic plate sits, and another one 6. So they actually will slowly divide further until they're 2 separate continents, or 2 smaller ones, I should say. And pretty much that will go to loans. Loans is actually an acronym for Land of Never-Ending Sand. Loans is actually a very dangerous place. It is not a desert originally, but now it is due to war and a lot of bombing, literally, with bombs and nukes and everything. There's a giant radiation zone within the center here. And that's why people will go to the Great Plains to travel just to Chadia or Marca instead of going through Loans. And if we go up further to Torsh, you see the giant walls. This country is actually secluded, kind of like North Korea being very strict within who comes in and who goes out. But it's actually even more strict to where physically no one can get in or out unless they can physically move hundreds of tons of earth. And if they don't get caught while doing it. Across the sea, we got Talim. Kind of reminds me of ancient Greece. A lot of villages and then one giant city. Well, Greece has more giant cities, but Talim has only one giant city and many villages. Next, we got Cordia, which it's separated due to a giant civil war. And it's very mountainous due to this war. I'll explain that another time. Malik is a kind of like Orlean with the resort feel, but is more jungly. It has a lot of jungle and creatures living within it. And then we'll finish up with Length, the most dangerous place within the planet. It is dangerous to where people don't leave the cities. I'll explain this country at another time. But this is the intro to Swuhton, the continent over here in the world. Boom.